you know, the fact that my friends were playing it. And I think that's what, and I know there's Skype, like what we're on now and stuff like that, but we're all playing different games. You know what I mean? It's like, whenever we all got on Xbox Live, we all played one game, and it was with everybody, and it was fun as hell. And I think that's what PC's missing.
I mean, realistically though, in all honesty, what game on Xbox right now would you do that with?
I don't know. I haven't played it.
iPhone.
Dude, I haven't picked up an Xbox controller in like 2 years. So I have no idea.
I don't even think.
Is
I
that
don't
dead?
think it's PC gaming. I just think that itself is dead. Like,
Really?
unless you're still up on like Call of Duty and playing the newest Call of Duties constantly, I don't think there's a game like that anymore. And I mean, we don't play Call of Duty
It
anymore.
was more of the time period back then where you didn't have the Xbox Live party chat. So you're like, you can only talk to one person. So generally, if you were with a group of people, you were forced to talk to other people.
Party chat ruined a lot of games.
Yeah, it
can't
did.
remember Xbox Live. I remember I made like my entire friends list from Call of Duty and Gears of War because after that Xbox Live chat came out. I didn't make a single friend after that.
Yeah, no, it is exactly what it was. My party list is full of people I met during different games. Once party chat came out, my friends list, like, I have no new friends on my friends list. Like, never met another person again because you're never talking to people in the game. And even if you are, they're talking to someone.
Yeah, then they invented the mute all. It's just mute all.
Right. And I mean, like,
Fuck others.
but I mean, wasn't that like? Don't you guys look back at that time, like on the Xbox, as like being one of the like pinnacles of like your gaming life? You know what I mean? Like I do. Like
I feel like Call of Duty for just because
yeah, for Modern Warfare, yeah.
that was the game I came closest because I was actually on a pro team for a little bit and they kicked me off like in a week because I kept fucking around.
Right. I mean, like, but like whenever we would go on, it was just fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, and I know, like, you know, you can still do all that stuff with PC, and I get it. It's just we don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to get people to play a game that you like. It's hard to get people in a lobby. It's just hard to do it. With Xbox, it was streamlined, and I think if PC found a way to do that, it would be a good thing.
I can't play a game anymore like I used to. Like, I remember Call of Duty. I played nothing but that for like 2 years.
Right. But Fang, do you honestly think we wouldn't do that right now?
No.
Really?
I think if we all got an Xbox right now and jumped on, I think we'd all just get into party chat and end up doing this. Just our own thing.
Or we just Skype. Just
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically what we're doing now, right?
Skype everything. Oh, it's starting to get warm enough where my computer's like starting to heat my room up to enough where I have to turn my phone on.
Yeah, my PC pumps out quite a bit of heat. That's one unfortunate oversight of overclocking.
Yeah, it does. I think the problem with PC, because I know you're saying you want more of like a community aspect to it, it's just PC is just so scattered.
Yeah, it
They're
is.
just, it's everywhere. Like they're on Battle.net, they're on Origin, they're on Steam.
Oh,
That's the publisher's fault, though. That's like basically, like, because they realize that they can make so much more money selling it themselves that they do shit like that. That like you can't buy Battlefield through Steam and have everyone just jump on and play. It's like you got to buy it through fucking Origin.
It's because that division that you never get a true community, and you get bigger divisions in PC than you do in consoles.
PC has its communities. It's just it's not like
it's
an
the
Xbox
largest
community in the
community
beginning.
there is. It's scattered.
No, it's like instead of being like Xbox it was where you jump on Xbox and there'd be your friends and you would just jump into games. The PC community is more game centric. Like Team Fortress is its own community. Like
right.
Counter-Strike is its community. League has its community. It's like there's no central community. Steam is the biggest central community there is. But even then, it's just because there's so many different things to do. It's just people end up playing different shit.
Yeah, but like, I mean, in Steam, there's no like in-game. Like, I can't call somebody on Steam. You know what I mean? Like, I can't like.
No, there's no voice chat.
Yeah, and on
There's
Xbox,
voice
like
chat
that was a
in
central feature.
Steam, but not in Steam itself.
Right.
Why do I want to prove you wrong right now?
Huh?
Why do I want to prove you wrong right now?
Do
Voice
it.
chat in Steam?
There should be a way to voice chat. I'm trying to figure out how to do it to think right now.
I don't
Right.
think
Okay.
there is.
But okay. That
There's
and
a-
that further proves my point because even if there is and we're not using it, that's even worse because it's like You know,
Wait, what? Is there voice chat in Steam?
right? Exactly. That's even proving my point even more.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
That's weird. Can you add multiple people though?
Nah, it's just... Fuck it, just...
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It just proves my point that that's what happens whenever you try to do something with friends on Steam. It's not set up to do it, and I think that's a shame.
It's just like the old Xbox chat where it's just point to point, like two people.
Right, exactly. It's
That was
rudimentary.
fine. Like that was fine when you were like late at night by yourself or whatever. But it was like I understand what Blaine's saying. It's like I do miss jumping onto Xbox and you boot it up and there's always 2 or 3 people on and you're just like let's jump into Call of Duty and fuck shit up.
Right,
But
and
yeah, I think that's mostly Call of Duty. It's like Call of Duty was the central point. We all played Call of Duty 4. We all played Modern Warfare 2. If you really think about it though, after that it kind of died off. Like it started to fragment after Modern Warfare 2 because people started to lose interest in the series. Like,
do you
not
think it was
everyone
because of
liked
a lack of
Minecraft.
interest, or because it just wasn't as robust and you know?
I
The
think how
game
people
sucked.
like Modern Warfare 2 better than 4.
What?
I can't stand how people like Modern Warfare 2 over 4.
Well, I think Modern
Call of
Warfare
Duty
is
was
better
the
than
best
4.
Call of Duty 4 was the best one.
No, see,
I
I disagree.
hated Modern Warfare 2 so much.
Well, Modern Warfare 2 wasn't that great, but Modern Warfare absolutely was.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I kind of said that weird.
Oh, I thought you said Call of Duty 4. Oh, wait, Call of Duty 4 is Modern Warfare. I got it mixed
Yeah.
up. Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying numbering.
Yeah, Call of Duty 4 was the best one, hands down.
I had the biggest blast just because you could snipe, you could stand point, you could rush, you could do everything. Like,
I tell you right now what was wrong with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Like glitches aside, like aside from like the care package glitch and like one-man army,
can't
like
rush
aside
as
from
much,
that shit, I can tell you what was wrong with
Boston
it.
Gate sucked at that
What?
The submachine guns were too powerful.
And Modern Warfare and
In Modern
uh,
Warfare 2.
yeah,
They were-
well, especially the what the
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 submachine guns were just too powerful. Like,
I remember
it
being
hurts-
shitty in 2.
What?
Modern Warfare 2?
yeah the
They were-
UMP
they were
was
bad.
way
No,
overpowered.
the UMP was a 3-shot kill at any range.
That was the only good one. The rest were shit.
No, the MP5 was still pretty powerful.
MP5 was ridiculous in close range. The
That's
Vector
called
was
Model
pretty good.
1812.
That was a secondary weapon. That was stupid. Shock should have been primaries.
Well, what was it that Modern Warfare 2 when it first came out? What was it that broke the game? It was like that sawed-off shotgun.
The 1887.
Oh, the
what you
18,
said.
yeah, the 18, yeah,
Because
yeah.
you would duel them and run, and it was like without stopping power, and it was a one-shot kill from like ridiculous range.
It's so broke everything.
And then after that, everyone just used a spaz. They just did the same thing.
Lightweight too. Lightweight and marathon ruined it too.
This fucking bird. You know
And
what?
the Link with the knives.
Well, that was just stupid itself. Like the game it focused too much around rushing, like with like just sprinting constantly into battle. It's like, you had extreme conditioning or whatever, but it's like you still ran out of breath. So it's like you could rush, but you still had to play safe. Like this one just encouraged like full frontal fucking like blitzkrieg constantly, and it's like I don't know. It made it shittier. Like it made it stupid.
By the way, this is you guys are being recorded, and this is going to go on YouTube because I think the conversation is interesting. So
God, I hate everything.
anyway, so but like what I didn't understand like about PC is like why isn't there a more community-centric view? Like, why is it, oh, Steam is perfectly happy with just being an online retail marketplace. Why doesn't it want to change the way PC games are played? I guess because...
They introduce the stuff with, like, the community for the games and stuff all the time. Like, they try to make
But why
it
aren't we using it? Like,
more
why, you know what I
sensible.
mean? Like, that's...
What are we gonna use Steam community for that we can't do right now just bullshitting on Skype? Like...
Well, we're not playing the same games. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that was,
realistically, I
like,
don't
my
think
most...
we are playing a game in general. I think we're both just sitting here on the computer.
Right. Well, yeah, I don't know,
watching
like,
you
for...
play a hardline single player.
It's more of what society is becoming. Where
I mean,
it's
and
just-
do
you have a short attention span where you want to do different things all the time.
And maybe
You
I'm just
wanna do
looking at it
different
like, you know, my Call of Duty days and stuff like that is like with like nostalgia glasses and like, you know what I mean?
It's one of those things that you just remember. It's just like WoW Vanilla, where it's just something you remember, I guess, if you played it back in the day.
But
where,
but
like,
wasn't
it was
that
amazing.
was that like your guys' most fun time on video games? Because it was for me.
Yeah, I would say Call of Duty 4 was probably the most fun I had in video games.
And don't you want that like again? Like, you know what I mean? Like, or do you think you'll ever have
It's
that?
something that would have to come from a new game. Like, I would say the closest that I came to that nostalgia of Call of Duty 4 was Titanfall. It just didn't have like the same amount of guns customization that 4 had. Or if it
Before
had,
it didn't have that many guns.
it was
just
more
had
it was more than Titanfall. That's
Yeah.
the problem. That's like the sad
Yeah,
thing.
see, I never
even
played
have
Fallout,
that
or I never played Titanfall
I
or
guess if you
anything.
take Battlefield's level of customization and put that in Titanfall, with Titanfall's gameplay, I wouldn't play another shooter ever again.
So so was it just the magic of how good Call of Duty 4 was?
It felt like it felt like 4 all over again, or like it felt like a shooter that just out of nowhere just felt like something new and different. Like I remember when I played 4, I don't remember, was that after Gears of War?
I think Gears of War was Call of Duty 4, and then Gears. Yeah, it was around the same time. I want to say, but I want to say that
It was like-
4
The
was
same
a little
time
bit
period.
before
I think
it.
they were out at the same time.
Because before that, it
November
was like
5th,
I remember
2017.
the big games
or
were like Medal of
2007.
Honor. Those were like the big shooter games you played. And,
Right.
like there wasn't really a big.
Call of Duty 4 came out 1 year after Gears of War.
All right, that's even better.
Like almost to the day. Like it was like literally 2 days short of being exactly a year.
That's even better because like if remember shooters back then, like you played normally like 4 people, maybe 8 if you're lucky. Like you had to do lands to do more. Like if you wanted to do Halo land, you had to like meet people. Like it wasn't something you could really do.
Right.
Because 2 was after Call of Duty 4, right?
Gears of War 2?
Mm,
Yeah.
No, Halo 2.
Oh, what? No?
No, Halo 2 was Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the.
Halo
Dude, I'm
3
awful.
was probably after.
Yeah, that's. Halo 3 was after. So no. 'cause
Halo 3 was actually before. Halo
I was
3
trying
was
to
the month-
remember what was the
was 2
start
months
of like
before Call of
really
Duty.
of the shooter, and I guess yeah, it probably was Halo then. It's Halo, Halo 2. Halo 2 started the online community really for the shooters. Or fuck, what was that one shooter game that was for the PC that I don't remember anymore?
Counter Strike.
It was Counter Strike. It was like a World War, whatever. But the point was like, 4 just brought something new to the table. I don't think it was just the fact that Xbox Live at that point was actually better. So I remember
Right.
the original Xbox was shitty.
Yeah, because like right now it's like I haven't played it. I don't even think I've even played any of the not next gen because they're current gen now, but Xbox One or the PS4 just because I don't have any interest in it. But it's like I wonder if I did, if I would get that, sentiment that I had before back, with an online community and all that. I mean, I doubt it, you know what I mean? But like,
I don't think so.
I-
I genuinely don't. I don't think it'll happen again.
What, like nostalgia of 4 again?
or no, us having like a real legit
The
friendship and community.
Like, I don't think it'll happen again.
It will. It might be just a different genre. Like, look at MOBAs. Like, shooters with around, like, I guess starting with Halo and Counter-Strike, and probably ending, I don't know.
No, I'll tell you what
With
the big problem
Ghosts.
is right now.
It was just, shooters were the big thing. And then all of a sudden MOBAs came around, and that became the big thing.
Yeah, it was MOBAs really. I don't know. I never really got into
MOBAs
MOBAs.
is like the new community now, I guess. Like, there's
I'll
just
tell you
huge
what it
groups
is
on
though.
MOBAs.
Like it's just the toxicity of online itself. Like that's why you can't have the community anymore. I mean, like think about it, like
No.
what's the
it's-
last game you played online? Like how did it go talking to people? Like fucking me and Yeti still play
Pretty
League
bad.
and shit. God, you fucking do bad in League. People are telling you to get cancer and fucking die.
Oh well,
That's
League
MOBAs.
of Legends
Just
has
like
one of the
that.
worst
Like, Heroes of
online
the Storm is
communities.
just like that. Like
It's MOBAs.
if you fuck up in online games, people aren't like, oh man, it's no big deal. Like they
I
tell
think
you to
it's-
get
it's
cancer.
It's
What?
because MOBA is more of a teamwork game. So if you don't pull your weight, you fuck
No,
over
because
your
I
team.
remember playing the old Rainbow Six games, like on the 360. Like, what were the 2 games?
Vegas?
The sequel. Yeah, Rainbow Six Vegas and stuff. I remember playing those online, and like a couple of the game modes required a lot of like cooperation, and like if you fucked up, people were like, nah, it's no big deal, man, and then you get added to friends list after the game.
Well,
This
think
game,
about
you
it.
fuck up one time.
There's
like,
more-
like not even a bad thing. And
there's
people are
more
like,
there's more gamers now, so you have a wider age group that's probably brought in. 'Cause
see, that's
you
maybe
have the
that's
people
what's
who
not
grew up, like our age group. You have people who are older, and people who are younger. You just have a wider age group.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I remember there being quite a bit of trolls in, you know, our Call of Duty
always-
days.
Yeah, there's always gonna be trolls though. Like
I
people are
gotta
always
say
gonna be
though,
assholes.
like the nicest game I ever played was Gears of War. Even when I try to be an asshole to people, they always were nice to me.
Really?
I remember doing Gears of War and trying to get that achievement for sticking people with the spike grenade because
Yeah.
it was, the achievement was called like it's a spider or whatever. I remember trying to get that achievement. I remember thinking the whole time like, man, all these people probably think I'm a dickhead because all I'm doing is bum rushing and trying to fucking stick people with this grenade.
Right. Yeah, and
They
that's
probably all think
another.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah. It's just, and like, you know, and it benefits certain games to get that community too, because I remember wholly buying games just because my friends were playing it. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't do that shit anymore. I can't tell you, like, how many times does fucking Yeti or Roy buy a game, and they're like, are you getting that? And I'm like, no.
yeah, but like,
That's
I don't know.
conversation we have every day now. Is like, getting this now. All right.
Do you think it's just because we're old and we're cynical and we think everything sucks and there's
I
no
think
way?
it's just suck more, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it's just we all came together to play one game we liked, and it's just we always had a different preference in games to start, so it just was bound to happen. Once that game ended, it will go our separate ways to play other like our genres we enjoyed to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Maybe,
just,
but not really, because we all seem to like the same kind of games.
Right.
Mostly. Like,
That's why
we
we
all
still
seem to
meet
like-
here. That's why we
like
still meet to play.
RPGs.
That's why we still need to play like the League, Dota. Not much is Dota, but I hate Dota.
Yeah, it's not- I hate it.
I'm trying to get better at that game, but it is
Yeah,
a
I
rough
hate it.
game.
It sucked at it, which is the worst reason to hate something. But
It's just
It's-
a sharper learning curve with League. I think it's also because we played, like, I think right when League came out of beta, so there wasn't people like that crazy good at it. Like
yeah, we played League like
we played when St. Vicious wasn't even like known yet. So like we played for a while.
really?
Yeah, we
we were,
started.
like, seriously like end of season 1. Like we didn't play in the beta, but we were like end of season 1.
I think
like
we're
early
closer
season-
to this. We were mid. We were like really like way before. Like we played when people really didn't give a fuck. There was really no meta. That's actually when I enjoyed League, to be honest.
See, and I started League real late, and then I never really
We
got
started
good
when
at it.
everyone was already like very into League and like everything was established. Like we started when like the mid lane was like Ash and like AD carries went mid lane. And,
Really?
Yeah, and there was like duo
You were
top, and
you were
you
very
didn't really jungle. Only a couple of characters jungled. Like, did you pick Warwick? Well, you're probably gonna go jungle. Otherwise, you're probably not going jungle.
Huh.
And then it got into like the meta thing like it is now with like AP mid, and I just got killed by a helicopter while I was swimming because it's a great use of resources when you're driving an Apache is to kill someone swimming.
What are
Not
you
the
playing?
tanks. Playing Battlefield
Oh.
4 because fuck Hardline.
But see, and even like League for me was just the community killed it for me. Like I absolutely could not play that game anymore. It was so
That's what I mean, like,
toxic.
even- that's what I mean. Like even when you were just learning, like you just started the game and you're like level like 2 or 3 or something, it's like you're very clearly not supposed to know what you're doing, and like you give up first blood or something, and they're like, "Oh, GG, this fucking scrub." And it's like I played 3 total games of this like game, like 3
Right.
matches. How am I a scrub? Like,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to be doing? Like, that's what I mean. It's like the
Yeah, it's like, oh,
negativity.
play bots, you know, get good with bots and all this other stuff, and it's like, exactly, yeah, the bots are awful. Even I know
Bots
that.
teach you how to cast skills. That's what bots.
But
do.
see, is
Like,
it any better in Dota?
wow.
sharper learning curve.
Dota's even worse in my opinion because Dota's based on like the original Dota, like almost to a T. So people who play the original one can step right into Dota 2 and play it. So I think it's even worse because if you don't know what you're doing, it's really obvious.
It's also the fact that the game is way more customizable. Like you can really fuck with how like your bindings and everything way more than League. You have to learn that items are actually meaningful in that game. It's not like, oh, I just buy this damage item. Okay, I do damage.
Yeah, that's a big thing that like I'm still trying to figure out in Dota whenever I do rarely play with Yeti is like
Just watch games, unfortunately, and like just play games here and there. Like I've been playing just like that for over a year now, and like I've learned most of the items now. I just actually have to just sit down when I have time and just start playing
Yeah,
games.
because the items are a lot more abstract in Dota, where it's like it's not like League where this specific item is very clearly meant for like an AD or an AD carry,
Right.
or this one's meant for support. It's like you buy items that are good for what you're doing, but they're not like clear cut like that. It's weird. It's a lot more abstract.
But the community's better?
No, I don't think so.
It
It's
depends.
just bad.
It would be a better community if the fact that if the servers were dedicated, probably. It's just the problem is you can play with like literally any like country, because anyone can just join U.S. servers. So you might get a team of Russians, Brazilians, French, German, like just people who don't speak your language, and it just sucks because you can't communicate with them.
Which does suck even more because it's such a heavily team-focused game.
Right.
But you know what I mean? It's like you really need to be able to talk to your teammates and figure stuff out, and when you can't communicate with them, like that's obviously a huge detriment.
Yeah, and see, like, being able
You
to,
get
like,
out of-
and then, like, in Xbox, like, the default was to be able to talk to everyone. In PC, the default is to talk to no one, and I think that's at the PC's detriment. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But how do you fix that? You know what I mean?
on console you talk to everyone?
Yeah, you know how on consoles it was automatic that you just got into a room and you could just hear and talk to everybody?
That was more of the games, but it's because Xbox Party Chat and like Mute All, which is just feels like it's in common in every game now. You don't have the same sense of community as you did on like the Xbox 360s. You probably do on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4.
Right.
And also, I'm not gonna lie, I remember when I had my PlayStation 3, that sucked. Just because it was all the mugs I remember buying for it sucked ass. I never talked to
Oh,
anyone.
right. Yeah, the hardware
Well, the
was
worst
really
thing about
bad.
the PlayStation 3 when it first came out is it didn't come with a mic. Like, Xbox did do that really intelligent thing where, like, every
They
system...
nailed. They
like,
nailed the
yeah,
360.
every system came with a headset. Like, even if it was that little shitty ass, like, $10 one,
Yeah, you could. talk
every
to someone,
system
and
had
it
a
wasn't
headset.
It wasn't bad either. It just broke easily.
Right, yeah. The default one was really bad.
Yeah.
You could still hear the person. It wasn't staticky unless they really fucked the mic over or the port.
Well, the port was what always broke. It wasn't the mic.
It is true, but it just the whole
For
point was they could
me,
still talk.
yeah, for me it was like the part where you plug it in. Is that what you mean by
Plug it in
port?
always-
Yeah.
The wireless ones are awesome. Or having that.
Yeah. And then I had a Turtle Beaches for a while and those broke.
I remember I bought a wireless one and it lasted me until like the rubber on it, or not the foam on it disintegrated.
Yeah.
I can't use it anymore.
See, and then like, I was talking to a buddy who's like an Xbox dude, and he was asking me like, why is it, he's like, how much have you spent on your computer? And I said, total or just, what I do to play games? He said, total. And I told him, it's getting close to the $1,000 range. And he said, for that, he said he can have an Xbox and all kinds of stuff and all that. And I told him, yeah, that may be. I said, but your games are $60 a piece. Mine, I can have $3 or $4 games that are only a year and a half to 2 years old. But he just wasn't getting it. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's a bigger investment up front, but you get more in the long run. And that's why, like, I don't know, like, because I would maybe buy a console, maybe, but I'd probably buy a Wii U over anything.
I would only buy a console for the exclusives, which is why I want to.
So yeah, let's see. Like I haven't played any Bayonettas, and I would love to. And the problem is that
Bayonetta's
they're
such a good game.
right. And that would be the reason why I would buy a Wii or Wii U for sure. That would definitely be the reason.
The only other system I would consider getting would be the PlayStation 4, just because those exclusives don't come to PC's end at all. But we're already getting Metal Gear Solid, so that's...
The new ones?
We're getting 5.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like Ground Zeroes all that much. Does that?
Ground Zeroes was essentially just like a tech demo.
Yeah.
Like, they pretty much said flat out, like, we really only released it because people wanted to play 5 so bad, but it wasn't going to be out for another year that we just, like, kind of threw them a bone. Like, it wasn't meant to be a full game. It was just meant to show how the game would play, how it would look, how it would run, and... I mean, it did a pretty good job of that. I mean, I questioned the price of it.
Whoa,
since
yes.
That's all it was. Because it was like, what, like $30 or $40? Like, feel like it should have been like 10 or 15 off the marketplace.
Yeah, and that's like, don't you feel like fucking cheated? Like, you know, like I do. Like,
I didn't buy
They
it.
said that was the
Bought it.
point of it, though. So I guess if they said that before it was released, you should have like known it was coming.
true, yeah. I mean, ultimately, it is your fault if you are duped by a game, because there's plenty of resources for reviews and first impressions and stuff. That's why I like Total Biscuit a lot. Because I mean, yeah, I mean he's biased on a lot of games, but like for me, like he's usually pretty spot on when it comes to whether or not a game's going to be good or not.
That's because he's honest. He doesn't like sugarcoat things because of whatever reasons. Like he's just like, this game is, you know, this part sucks. Like, just period.
Yeah, and like
I like it because he's not like, I like him though because he doesn't claim to be a reviewer. Like he just says like,
yeah, to be something he's
I
not.
think of this game.
Oh, 24 Skyrim mods. Let's see if this runs.
24.
I know. I should have way more, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you're fucking lightweight, bro.
I don't
How
know,
many how many mods
I
do you
just-
have?
Who? Me?
Fank, yeah.
I think installed right now like 147.
Holy cow. See, and that's another
But I have
major
more than that. I
benefit.
just don't
And
have-
Am I supposed to throw the unofficial patches underneath each instance, like Skyrim execute, then unofficial patch execute? As load order?
It should be Skyrim.
Unofficial patch, update. Oh,
I think it's supposed to be update and then unofficial patch.
alright, yeah, that's what that
And then it's supposed to be though each individual
So
DLC.
Dawnguard, update Dawnguard, etc., etc.
Yeah. Like what is mine? Let me look at mine. I'm pretty sure it's update then unofficial patch. I might be wrong. I don't remember. Those pretty much sit in the same spot, so I never fuck with them, so I don't remember where they go. Is that bad?
Official high res, update, right, throw it somewhere around here.
yeah, this the new Far Cry or the expansion I'm playing right now is not that bad. I mean, it's
Is it worth the money?
no. It's definitely not worth the money. It's $30, dude.
Skyrim update, unofficial Skyrim patch, Dawnguard, unofficial Dawnguard, Hearthfire, unofficial Hearthfire, Dragonborn, unofficial Dragonborn, is the way it's supposed to go. And then it goes, the 3 high texture packs, like if you got those from Bethesda, and then the unofficial high texture patch after those.
Yeah, I got
I suck at Battlefield. I haven't played this game in so fucking long that I am just,
God, I haven't played Battlefield in a very long time.
like, I am not.
I cannot move the hair patch for some reason out of this, whatever.
Oh, well, if you have, like, hair patches above that stuff, that's fine. I think I do, too.
Yeah, because it doesn't want to move, so I guess it's staying there. Let's see if it runs.
Dude, I am like, people are going to think I'm a pro at this game. I'm getting headshots like a motherfucker.
What do you play?
Far Cry 4.
Single player?
Yeah, single player, yeah.
Why would they think you're a pro then?
Well, because like
Jeez.
it's like Twitch stuff. Like I don't know, like you don't have to be a multiplayer to be good at a game.
Oh, dude, I remember that in Call of Duty before. If you pull off a bullshit shot,
Yes.
You're right. Like that M14 fucking cheater.
Yeah, the M14 was a cheat weapon.
The worst experience ever in for not really horrible, but it was just me trying to get, I think the gold Drea. What was the Russian sniper name?
SVT? Oh, Dragunov? Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to get gold Dragunov.
I don't know. I never liked the Dragunov.
Getting. Oh, how
I didn't like
many
any of the
headshots
first
was it?
weapons. What?
How many headshots? Like 150 or something? On each sniper. I remember I felt like such a dick just in every map, like I'm behind this corner and look down this alley and headshot.
That's what you had to do, though. Like,
That's fucking ass doing that though.
Yeah, I
My
remember.
score would just be like 20 and 2. Like people would have 50 and like 30, but I just wouldn't do shit. So
I remember
Um,
trolling so hard in Modern Warfare 2 with one-man army noob tubes.
who didn't, though?
Oh my
Like,
god.
I remember you guys
Like, at least once.
in the noob tubes where you would all just
Camp.
spawn at the start, just launch them down the line.
Yeah. Oh
You
my
would just hit
god.
The enemies as they were running down.
Oh yeah. Remember Bog? We used to do that. In Modern
I
Warfare.
remember only one thing about Bog, and that was voting for Bog and then shitting on the other team.
Oh my. Yeah.
Got it.
Were you guys there when I killed my entire team with one bullet?
No.
No, what? Would you explode something?
Oh fuck! I got the spinning carriage.
Oh shit, you're revived.
Spinning carriage? So, what, your FPS is unlocked or something? Remember them?
The stabilizer carriage is stabilized. What happened was I was playing. If you guys remember, Ben.
Yeah.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
God damn.
Yeah, hold on.
Someone's gonna rape Fank.
I think I remember probably wrong. So it was on Bog. I was playing with Breaking Bad. Mad Scythe, remember him?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hockey 417. I don't know how I remember all his name. And someone else, I don't remember. But the game started out, we're playing hardcore team deathmatch. And as a joke, I would always shoot my friend Kevin who was hockey. Like always off the bat, like
Sorry, Cassie came from
oh no, it was even worse than that. It was Search and Destroy team hardcore.
Oh, so yeah, that was always bad when you trolled your teammate in Search and Destroy.
That's what it was. I would always troll Kevin in Search and Destroy by either stabbing him or shooting him.
That's
So,
the
like,
best. Because
I
I'm sure it was
think,
hardcore, right?
With that, I guess getting sidetracked a bit, is where everyone on our team died, and Kevin was the only one left alive. And he 1v6 the entire enemy team.
Nice.
It was like, good job, Kevin, and I immediately just knifed him. Like, high five, Kevin.
Here's a
Then we
knife.
go on to win the
Like,
game.
Big R, Kevin?
Kevin, hockey.
Dude,
Oh.
yeah, no. What was Kevin's last name?
No, Big R was Rossman.
Yeah, Rossman, that's it, yeah. Dude, Big R used to be a beast, too.
The funniest thing about that match though was we started out and I forgot it was either I forgot about it or I don't remember like there was when I did it I don't think I remember there being like a certain timer where if you killed someone quickly in a match where I never killed someone that's quickly before like you died too. So pretty much what happened is I shot and killed Kevin, but because I killed like way too early in the match, it killed me too.
Huh.
And my bullet went through Kevin's head, hit Breaking Bad. Fuck, what was his name? Breakdown? Whatever the fuck Ben's name was.
Yeah.
Breaking Benjamin?
No, it was Breakdown.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Breakdown.
Fucking
because
wolves,
everyone
dude.
called him It hit him, and because Ben would always.
Oh shit, there's a Yeti. Oh my god.
Yeah, even hardcore. So I killed him and Kevin, so it killed me. Because not only did I kill two people with one bullet, I also killed someone with 2 seconds of a match, so it just killed me instantly. So Ben drops Martin Grade next to a car, and is on Bog, so all running out of the crevice on the US side. So he drops a grade around the car, and there's like the remaining people on our team are all by the car, so they die from Martin Grenade. And for some reason,
You get credit for because you killed
Yeah.
the person who dropped it.
so it just says my name. Like all these people. And for some reason, the enemy team doesn't notice any of this. So they were like running on the map because for some reason the game didn't end when all of us died.
Fuck, dude.
They probably
Oh.
didn't because we died so fast. We're like, what?
So their enemy team's just running around and like they look at our spawn and see our dead bodies. And
Oh,
they're going out. They just keep running around for 30 seconds. Just, I wouldn't do anything. I think we lost that match.
You think?
Oh,
Oh, bullshit, dude. One shot.
I missed those moments. It's literally all I would do is like, hey, wanna play hardcore, Search and Destroy? Oh, sure.
I remember the one time, like, me and Yeti played, and there was one guy on our team. He kept team killing us when we were playing hardcore, and, it might have been more than just me and Yeti, but somebody kept team killing everybody. And eventually we all got sick of it, and it was just deathmatch. It wasn't
Right.
Destroy.
Yeah.
And, we ended up killing him, like, killing that person because he was, like, team killing us. We were like, you know, fuck this. And we ended up team killing him so much that like everyone on our team had like a 5-minute respawn timer. So, you know, like, when you team killed people, like it upped the respawn timer every time you did it.
Yeah, it did it like crazy amount too.
Yeah. So like we all had like 5-minute respawn timers, and that dude never got to play.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I remember trolling real hard. I'm gonna run these wolves over. I love running people over with this snowmobile. Dude, the Yetis, because they introduced the Yetis in this game, the Yetis are pretty tough, man. They're hard to beat. You basically have to do it with a machine gun.
Yes. Aragonians, different shades of green. How interesting can they be?
I like spawning at a flag and being right next to people. I like spawning and not being able to do anything because the microwave is on.
Wait,
Our
what?
microwave fucks up. My microwave is like goofy and it fucks up my internet.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about Skyrim is that Aragonians actually useful.
I thought they were more useful in Oblivion, to be honest.
They
God,
don't
I
have
haven't-
their racial, like they got the, where the fuck it is. It just lets them like heal rapidly.
Yeah, but weren't they like poison immune in...
They could just breathe underwater.
Oblivion?
I literally think it was the only thing they could do.
No, I'm pretty sure they're poison immune too, which is much more useful than poison resist. Because even though they're like, even though they're 100% poison resist, they're not immune. It's weird.
I played Oblivion. I did not. I remember the only. Yeah, I struggled with that game for a while. I couldn't get past a lot of this shit until I made a Nord. I just made like a two-handed Nord that ran through most of the game, and then I finally went back to Argonian. And the only way I made Argonian good is I found
Holy
5
fuck.
grandstones, just enchanted sneak, on like 5 pieces of clothing. I just ran around the map for the entire game with like 100% sneak. Or no, not sneak, invisibility.
Are you okay? What? What? I don't know, just something.